guys, welcome back to my channel. I just turned on the AC, but it is so hot. I'm keeping this I'm a Nikki Sloan fan for forever because this was genius. I was using this at the convention as well, and I was just like, period. Like, she really did that. Isn't it cute too? It's so cute. I'm gonna be doing my Apollycon haul. I have been putting this video off for forever just because I don't even know, but I can no longer put it off because I want to put these books away, and they've just been sitting scattered everywhere in my office, and I need to put them away. My bookshelves are all in a disarray, and I need to do that as well. Yeah, so here's my Apollycon haul. So let's just get right into it. Not me just fanning myself the whole time. Start off with these two smaller books. First one that I'm gonna talk about is The Duke Gets Even by Joanna Shupe. I hope there's no glare. I can't really see. I did get this from the Joanna Shupe / Melifanelli table. I've heard nothing but great things about this series. Honestly, it's Rachel from Rachel Reason Sings. She sings praises for this series, and I saw them at her table. I love the covers. I ended up just picking it up. I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna read them, I'm gonna read them, and I'm gonna get them signed. So yeah, I got The Duke Gets Even. This cover with the red hair and the blue, I just hate that it's shiny just because of filming purposes. Small little book. And then I also picked up The Lady Gets Lucky by Joanna Shupe. I know this one is very well loved as well. I love the colors of this one too, with the yellow and like the lilac and just like the overall posing. It's so pretty. My question is why are they different sizes? Like I said, when I was at Apollycon, I went in and I blacked out and then I came back out, so I didn't even notice this when I bought them, but I'm happy to have them. This one did get a little bit damaged in transit in the suitcase, so yeah, I don't think that's ever gonna get fixed. It's so sad. Super happy to have it. Next one that I have here is I ended up getting An Heir Comes to Rise by Chloe C. Peñaranda. I had been seeing this book around. I think it's on KU, and I think it's been in my Kindle Unlimited list on Amazon, and I saw she was there. She just had this most beautiful table. It was giving me very much romantic-y vibes. It was giving very much Sarah J. Maas, and I told her, I was like, I don't have any of your books, but I've heard great things, and I wanted to get it. So I ended up getting the first book in the series. Also, the thing that made me want to get her book is her covers are absolutely stunning. Like, I love illustrated fantasy covers that look like this. I just absolutely love them, and it looks good. And she had a really long line. Like, she had a lot of fans, so I'm excited to read this, and the cover is just, it's stunning. It's stunning. It got me. It did. Next one I have here is this omnibus, River of Rain. This is by C.E. Ricci. This is Follow the River plus the second book in the duet plus like a novella. So like, there's 3 things in here in its entirety. She had the omnibus, and I was like, let me get that. And this one did get a little bit bent as well. This one I actually had to ship. I had to ship this one, but isn't it absolutely stunning? I have no idea if she sells this like on Amazon or on her website, but oh my god, I don't know if I'm gonna read this like here. I might read it on Kindle and just transfer my annotations. Not that the individual book covers are ugly, but when I saw this, I was like, give it to me, give it to me. C.E. Ricci has some of the most beautiful covers, and I got this one. I know my sister got this other one. I think it's Head Above Water by her, and that cover was absolutely stunning as well. The first book in here has been on my TBR for so long. It was on my TBR to read before Apollycon. It was in my other previous TBRs before I even knew that she was going to Apollycon. So yeah, it's just beautiful. It's a dark, bully romance, and I think I'm gonna love it. So yeah, I ended up getting this. She's a thick one, y'all. She's thick. Next one, this is a shiny cover, but I like, every time I look at this cover, I eat it up. Just everything about it with the bold red on it. This is Sorted by Nikki Sloan. I don't know if glaring, hopefully not. Just this cover, y'all. Like, this cover, y'all. I haven't read this. I wanted to read it, but I got it from Nikki Sloan, and she signed it and everything. She even had like a stamp that says banned, because the first book in this duet, I believe it's a duet, but they're like interconnected standalones, or at least that's how I interpreted what she was telling me about it, and it's banned from Amazon, and it's true because I used to have it on my like TBR on Amazon, so I could put it on my Kindle Unlimited. I think is it on Kindle Unlimited? Oh no, did you have? I think you had to buy it, but I had seen it on Amazon, and then when it got closer to Apollycon, I was looking for this book so I could read it, and I couldn't find it anymore. Amazon only sells the duet, like the complete duet, which is Sorted and Torrid. I think it's Torrid, but they don't sell this one individually anymore because I guess it got banned. She put, Johanna, it was too much for Amazon. How about you, Nikki Sloan? She had a whole stamp and everything. I love to see it, but the cover, hopefully there's not much of a glare. The back too, you get the period. If it was banned for Amazon, it has to be for a reason, right? And you know what? Nikki Sloan, she got some good smut. I did end up getting Say You Swear by Megan Brandy. This is also a shiny cover, which, why are they all shiny? Hopefully there's no glare, I can't really tell. But yeah, I've heard so many great things about this book, and I just hope I love it. Low-key, this book matches my nails. Oh, period. How cute. Anyways, I've heard nothing but great things. I don't want to read this. I think it's gonna be amazing, and I love this alternate cover. The pink spine. Here for it. Then I ended up going to Deborah Anastasia's table. I ended up getting Mercy. I am just now realizing that this man is fully on the back. He taught me to kill. Murder is in my blood now. Okay. I stopped at her table solely because from Brie from In Love and Words. She loves this book, and I saw Deborah there, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna stop at her table, I'm gonna get that book. And so I got it. It's a stalker romance, so good. Yeah, and he's on the back. Let's talk about this other Nikki Sloan one that I got. I ended up picking up The Architect. This is the third book in the Nashville Neighborhood series. I brought The Doctor with me, which I did get signed, but I ended up buying Sorted and The Architect from her while I was there. And I've read this. I love it. I can't wait till I reread it because it's just gonna be so good. And I'm so excited because Tanya actually put this book in her last chapter book box, and girl, I loved it. This is one of my favorite ones in the Nashville Neighborhood, so girl, it's gonna be so good. Then from Laura Pavlov's table, I ended up getting Into the Tide. I did get the discreet alternative cover, but I did see this was Best Friend's brother, Forbidden. I don't know, but I'm so here for it, and she was the sweetest person ever. Then I ended up getting this book, and there's quite a bit of story with this one. So I haven't read this, but I walked by S. Massery's table like 5 times because I kept seeing the foiling on this book. And if y'all can't tell, like, look at the stunning beauty of this book. Like, every time I look at it, I am just obsessed. Like, I am just obsessed with this book, and I haven't even read it. He's a hockey god, and she's the one who got in his way. And it's raised, and it's absolutely beautiful. I love the color of the roses. I just love everything about this book. And then on the second day of signing, I went to go get the second book in this series because it was like purple and it had this foiling on it, but I missed my chance because I was supposed to see her like in the morning, but I only went in the afternoon, and I could only go to a specific section, and it wasn't her section, so I missed out. I was really gonna buy both of them without having to read it because they were just so beautiful, and I have a feeling I might love this. I mean, at least I hope so. I've heard good and bad reviews on this, or like I know some people who love it and some people who don't. All I know is that S. Massery has the most beautiful books at Apollycon, and she had the best swag. So, well, she was one of the people who had the best swag. Moving on, let's do, see, because look, she had a whole thing where she put the book, and like there's even more swag in here. I need to go through all of that stuff. Then I went to Nicole Fiorina's table. I had brought my Stay With Me series, but while I was at her table, I noticed that she has the Stay With Me series in matte covers, and I had the shiny covers. So I ended up telling my sister, because she read all 3 books, I only read the first one. I ended up telling her like, hey, like you get them personalized for you, like you can put your name and have her sign them, and then you can keep these. So if I ever do, you know, because honestly, I read the first book, I bought the entire trilogy, and then I've never picked it up since. It's been like 2 years, and I keep telling myself I'm gonna reread it. If you know, you know. It's been on my TBR for a couple of my TBRs, and I just haven't picked it up, and I was just gonna get her to sign them because I own them. And I did love the first book, but if I'm gonna rebuy them, I want them in the matte cover, and if I'm gonna reread them, I can just reread them on Kindle Unlimited because that's where they are at. But I did want to get this book by her. This is Hollow Heathens, a forbidden, timeless, and haunting love story. I've heard nothing but great things about this series. I'm guessing it's like, is it paranormal or is it fantasy? I don't know, but there's romance in here, and I've seen artwork. The cover is beautiful. I loved meeting Nicole Fiorina, and she ended up signing this one for me, and I knew I was gonna buy this from her anyways, so yeah, I ended up picking this up. This is actually like quite a big book, and it's kind of wide, and like I just love the way it fits in my hands. I don't know why, but I do. But let's talk about my Juliet Cross haul. I knew that I was gonna buy all of these at her table. I did buy all the books in her Stay a Spell series, and I also did pre-order her special edition hardcover Stay a Spell series as well. Yeah, I'm crazy like that. So I did end up getting Wolf Gone Wild, Don't Hex and Drive. Just honestly, like, guys, Juliet Cross's books, like their covers and just the colors and the vibe and what they have inside is everything and more, and I love them so much. So yeah, then I ended up getting Witches Get Stitches. Now here is where I'm confused. I must have blacked out. I must have just been fangirling too hard, because I know that I wanted to get the novella, which is after Witches Get Stitches, but I don't have it, and I don't think that I paid for it, but I might have paid for it, because when I went to the table I said I wanted to get all of them, but maybe they just didn't include the novella in my all of them. So I'm just so sad that I don't have the novella, because I did want the novella and I wanted it signed, but it's not here. It wasn't here. I'm probably gonna buy it, but like, when's the next time I'm gonna see Juliet? So sad. Anyways, after that is Always Practice Safe Hex. This is the last book that I read in the series, but don't fret, I did get Resting Witch Face because I already know that I'm gonna love it, and then I got Grim and Barrett, but I ended up getting an early copy, but I have not read it yet. I will be reading this for a reading blog, so stay tuned because I am so here for it. And also, I forgot to mention and show you guys that I did get the artwork for each book. Like, this is for Clara and Henry. If you download these books on KU, you can see the artwork. It's on there. So I got every little individual artwork for each book as well. But like, I love it. I do love it. So yeah, I did end up getting every book in the Stay Spell series except the novella, which I'm still like kind of salty about, but it's okay. Look how stunning these are gonna look on my shelves. Like, look how stunning. So absolutely beautiful. And then I ended up, like I said, I ended up getting the hardcovers. I pre-ordered these for Apollycon. She was gonna have them there, and she's also gonna be doing a Kickstarter, so you can still get these. I'm not sure when her Kickstarter is, probably when she ends up sending out the Grim and Barrett hardcover, because they weren't finished in time for Apollycon, so she's gonna be actually sending those to us in the mail. But here is Wolf Gone Wild. Guys, these are beautiful, 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 stunning, stunning hardcovers. I will not be reading these. These are just for show. These are just because I love this series so much. Yeah, so good. Don't Hex and Drive. Witches Get Stitches. The art in these is beautiful too. Like, at the beginning of every chapter or whatever, there's like different art. You can see these on her Instagram. She does show them. Then I have here Resting Witch Face. This is out of order, but yeah, this is Resting Witch Face. So pretty. And then Always Practice Save Hex. I can't wait to get Grim and Barrett in the hardcover. It's gonna be so beautiful. Okay, now to the last stack. I ended up going to Jess Weisscup's table. I have not read this, but I solely got this because Jen from the Book Refuge, she raves about this series, and I knew that Jess Weisscup was gonna be there. So I stopped at her table and I got the paperback version of her first book in this fantasy series. It came with a little art print and a dragon sticker. She was so sweet, and I love it. And it's just a thick one, but I think it's gonna be good. Then from Mila Finelli, I ended up getting Mafia Mistress and Mafia Darling, the alternative cover, the flower ones. I have like a love-hate relationship. Okay, so I know I'm not a person who, well, I've been done been said that I don't like people on the covers, but slowly but surely I have been leaning more towards people on covers, but it has to be done a specific way. Like, it has to appeal to my taste. I either have to find the people on the cover attractive, or it has to be done like maybe like half a face, like my Restore Me one, or just it has to be, like I said, it has to be done a specific way for me to like it. If I still had to choose, I would choose alternative covers. So for this duet, I love the flower cover with the pink and the blue, and I do like the people cover, but I chose these. I don't know if I will get the people cover because I like having different editions of books that I love, but we'll see. I did end up getting these two. And I also got Mafia Target by Mila Fanelli. I love this one. This one's an MM romance. This is the one that I got an arc of, and I did a reading vlog for, so I will link it up in the cards. As you can see, I ended up getting the people cover. This is one that I like. I love my both guys on here. I love the whole tie grabbing. I love that it's half their face. I love just everything about this. And she does have an alternative cover for this one, but it's like a flower as well, but it's like kind of like a gold flower, and I love it too, but not as much as the people cover. So this is what I'm talking about here, you know? So yeah, I ended up getting this one. It's just absolutely stunning. I love. Then I guess this is the last book that I got at Apollycon. This is Veritas by A.L. Woods. You guys know how I feel about this book, and I had to have it. I knew that I was gonna end up buying it. I knew that I was gonna see her at Apollycon, so I just waited to buy it until I saw her there and I was at her table. And I just love this cover so much with the red and everything inside it. I love it. She signed it for me. She is so cute. I loved meeting her, and I'm so glad that I have this in my hands. I can't wait to reread it and annotate it. It's just a stunning book. Stunning. And that is all the books that I got at Apollycon. It was quite a few. I did do some damage, but it's all books that I've either read and loved, books that I know I'm gonna love, books that I've heard nothing but good things about, books that I'm excited to try, pretty covers, all of that. Let me know down below your favorite book that I got in this stack. I did not include the books that were in the tie-in tote bag, like the gift bag that they give you. Those you guys will see in my Apollycon vlog. I don't know if this video is going up first or if my Apollycon vlog is going up first, just because my Apollycon vlog is, I have a feeling it's like 2 hours long and I gotta edit it. So you might be seeing this one first, but stay tuned for that, and in that vlog I will show you what was in the tote gift bag. But these are all the books that I actually bought at Apollycon. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.